So what's going on, guys? Riotbox here, and welcome finally to the very last episode of our Motogp 20 career mode. So we will not be returning to Motogp 20 and its career mode ever again. What will be taking place is we will be doing a modded Motogp 21 career mode. So the 2021 mod season, and that'll be coming. I'm not too sure. I might wait till the liveries get revealed for the bikes potentially, or I might start it. I still need to sort out everything for the format of it, so let me know your suggestions down below. What do you want to see from the Motogp 2021 mod career mode? Focusing then our efforts into this final championship battle after that crazy race last time. I'm not going to tell you what happened. If you missed it, make sure you go check it out, because that was the craziest race I've ever done at Malaysia. Go check it out and come back here. But you can see we are 13 points trailing Morbidelli. So Mir's still kind of in it with 19 points. And I think I've worked out if I win, Morbidelli needs to finish 5th or lower. So that's a big ask, because he's been on form. He's been on fire. So all I can do is concentrate on what I need to do. And this is how our Suzuki is going to be ending the season. We've just had this anti-wheelie upgrade part 2 go on the bike. So that's brand new for Valencia. So hopefully that'll help us, give us the edge. But let's just head down to the track then, head into qualifying and see how we get on. First lap in Q1 then. We were fastest in the first few sectors, then we were losing it in the final 2 sectors. And it's only good enough for P3 right now. And we got ourselves an invalid lap from, I don't know, maybe we took too much of the runoff there. So let's return to the pit. We're going to have to go again. I cannot afford to start in the middle of the pack, not when we're in a championship fight. So fresh, soft front, fresh, soft rear. I'm gonna fuel it for 1 lap. So let's go again. This has been a much stronger lap, more consistent. We were still fastest in the 3rd sector. Let's see as we cross the line, 29.8, half a second up. That is what we need. So if we can replicate that again, a 29.854, hopefully that will be pole position in Q2. I'm going to go out slightly earlier than usual. I'm going to go out at just about the 10-minute mark. We're going to do a 2-lap stint, because this is going to give us an indication as to what tyres to go for. I'm thinking we could get away with a soft in maybe the front. But I mean, if not, we'll go medium. But let's go then. Hopefully we can do a 2-lap stint if I feel like we need it. But let's see how we get on. Okay, so I've massively messed up this lap. I think we're going to be about 4 tenths off, at least 6 tenths off, because Rins is a 30.1. So maybe this time round. We folded it as well. Oh dear. Get back into the pit. So 1-lap stint, we're going to have to do it, and I'm going to go mediums for the race. Softs are just 2. They're just going to overheat too easily. Look how tight it is at the top. Morbidelli's right there. We've got pace, we're quick, probably quickest, but not consistent. So a bit of work to do, but let's go 1 lap again. This time around we've got someone to aim at, and it's sort of helping, but still can't find our form which we had in Q1. Maybe slightly different track conditions, but that wasn't very good round there. Into the final corner, so much lean angle, pit the bike up. I feel like I've messed it up. That was a messy end to the lap. But currently P12, P6, just 2 tenths off. I know I can do much better than that, but I haven't got the fuel. I've only fueled it for the 1 lap. So we're going to have to settle for 2nd row, which is not ideal. Morbidelli 31.65 on that front row. Mir's there, Rins is there. This is going to be a crazy race, but I'm confident we've got the race pace. The medium tyres just might give us that bit of stability we need, but let's see how we get on. Plenty of laps here, 7 laps. Medium front, medium rear. Morbidelli's gone for a soft front. Mir's gone for soft. And Rins has gone for a medium front. So it's all very different. For me, mediums, front and rear, I think is going to do best based on the data we have in qualifying. But let's go racing then. For the final time, Motogp 20 career mode, let's go. Got 2 KTMs ahead of us, let's see if we can get the jump on them. We're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. Look at the run we've got into turn number 1. Oh, from the second row into P2. This is good. This is good so far, but Morbidelli's there in P3. I've run it deep into Mick Doohan corner. Morbidelli trying to get it alongside of us. Right then. Rins leads. I can't afford for Rins to win this race. I need to win this race. And hope that Morbidelli gets trapped. So Rins is sort of gapping us at the minute. But I'm pretty sure he's got soft front and rear. So he's going to be off to a quick start. And I don't know what that sector split's doing. 1 minute 11. You what? Very strange. Anyway. Into the final corner. Couldn't tell you what the gap is. Let's see as we cross the line. Maybe the sector split will sort itself out. 1 second. Rins has pulled a second on this opening lap. I've got some work to do here, haven't I? Hopefully Polo Spargo can do something for us. You know what? I haven't quite got the grip that I'm wanting from this bike, from this medium tyre. Just doesn't quite bite into the circuit like the soft tyre was doing in qualifying. Obviously the bike's a bit heavy right now with fuel, so I need to start burning some of that off. But I can't let Rins go. Our aim has to be to win this race. We need to find our rhythm. Let's go for a bit of power mode 2, shall we? Morbidelli's still behind. Oh, a little bit deep into there. Rins is taking a lot behind. Hopefully, our medium tyres will really come to us in the second part of the race. So that's what we've got to bank on right now. 30.9 from Rins, 31 flat from us. Still a bit of work to do, haven't we? Bombing it into turn number 1. We're good in the first sector. And it is the easiest sector, of course, but I would take it. That's better. 1/4 of a second gain through that. It's this line into turn 4. I keep missing it. Sticking with him though. We'll probably go a bit quiet while we concentrate. These championship battles, they are tense. It's all about what the KTMs can do behind, but Morbidelli dropping back. 9/10, so we lost a little bit of time to Rins through that. Just doesn't quite bite the front end like it was in qualifying. Let's see what the gap is as we cross the line then. 30.6 that time from us, much better. Much stronger there. Oh, look at that. Giving Rins a bit of a nerve. I did not mean to do that, but we're going to battle with him. We're going to do it. He's going to be back up the inside. There he goes. Ever so slight penalty there. Don't know what that's about. Ever so slight penalty. That could come to cost us in the end. But all this battling is going to allow Morbidelli to catch up, isn't it? Oh, they're still quite far back, I guess. So we've now not only got to beat Rins, we've got to beat him by 1/4 of a second. Which is a bit annoying, but I think we can do that. So, there's your first bit of, well, second bit of action, because that first corner was pretty good from us. But Rins out wide there. Half a second gap already, but I think he made a mistake into that. And I've run it deep. Oh my god. Be interested to see what happens with Morbidelli behind. I have a feeling he's going to maintain that third place. It's all about what happens behind now. We can only put in the laps and keep Rins. About half a second back would be great, wouldn't it? Seeing a lot of bunching on the map behind, which is good news, as I mess up turn 6 completely there. Quartararo making his way forward, or at least battling his way forward. So far so good, we seem to be dropping Rins a little bit. There's only this lap and then 2 more laps to go. And it's all about what happens with Morbidelli now. It's completely out of our hands. He's still there in P3, but he's got Mir behind. Don't know what's happened to Pol Espargaro. He was right on his back. At least I think it was Pol. Crossing the line then. What's the gap? 1.2 seconds. Morbidelli's still there in P3, and Pol is behind Mir now. As I run a little bit wide at turn number 1. 2 seconds is the gap. We've got loads of fuel. Absolutely loads of fuel left. I've really not had to push it. And our lap times are sort of climbing a bit. We're slowing down, but Morbidelli looks there. He's in P3. And if we look at the stack on the left hand side, there he is. He's got Mir right behind him. But at the minute, I think Morbidelli's doing everything he needs to, just like we're doing everything we possibly can that's within our control. So it's not over yet. He's still there in P3. Podium will be enough for him, I'm fairly certain of it. You know what? That gap, that penalty in the top right has climbed to 7/10. Have I cut a corner somewhere and not realised? I think I might have. Oh dear. 1.5 seconds at least is the gap anyway to Rins, so just got to keep pushing, wrestling this bike now at this stage. And running it deep into the final corner properly. Making a dog's dinner of that corner, but we get the win. But the celebrations aren't going to be happening. There's Morbidelli crossing the line, P3. And that is going to, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we miss out by 4 points. 4 points. Morbidelli takes the World Championship for Petronas Yamaha. What a season for him, and absolute disappointment for us and Suzuki. So let's take a look down the rest of the championship as we ended the season. Alex Marquez doing decently, P7, beating Kyle Crutchlow. Pol Espargaro and Binder will probably be a bit disappointing with their performances. And it is Aleix who only managed to pick up 2 points. He got beat by his teammate Bradley Smith. So very interesting season, thoroughly enjoyed it. Commiserations at the end, but full congratulations go to Morbidelli and Petronas Yamaha. What a season, good to see them winning. But it was a tough fight. I mean, Suzuki took the team championship and the constructors, so that's something. But we weren't able to defend our riders championship, and it all comes down to that incident in Malaysia. So like I said, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. What a crazy race. That has to be the craziest race, craziest ending to a race as well I've ever seen on MotoGP. But thank you very much for all of your support on this series. It has been absolutely amazing. Here we are, 96 episodes later. Didn't quite make it to 100, but 96 episodes later, and it comes to a conclusion. And thank you so much for your support. This has been by far the most successful series on this channel ever, and hopefully we can smash it in MotoGP 21. Should be an interesting game. Yet to find out any details about it, so we've got all that excitement to look forward to as we progress through 2021. But if you aren't around here, make sure you get subscribed for plenty more MotoGP gaming content. And as always, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.